What makes a house a home? Tonight, 5 celebrity homes bursting with style and character will compete to be crowned Celebrity Home of the Year. 5 well-known homeowners have opened up their doors to our 3 expert judges. The judges will score each home out of 10. The homeowner with the highest score will receive a €5,000 donation to a charity of their choice. Looking for functionality, individuality and clever design are design legend Hugh Wallace.
A real treat to be able to get into celebrities' homes and have a snoop around. Not every day you get to do that.
Renowned interior designer Deirdre Whelan.
This is an extra special show because the winning homeowner is going to donate the prize money to a charity of their choice.
And joining our judges this year is Northern Ireland-based and award-winning architect Patrick Bradley.
I'm looking for creativity, personality, a home that functions, but above all, a home that works for that homeowner.
But there can only be one winner. This is Celebrity Home of the Year. International best-selling author Melissa Hill lives with her husband Kevin and daughter Carrie in a reimagined bungalow in County Wicklow.
It was a standard square rectangular bungalow with a long dark hallway. A bit uninspiring, I suppose.
Yeah, typical 80s bungalow, really.
And then about 4 years ago, we decided to change it. So yeah, we completely changed the aspect. What we've got now is loads of light all the time. There's lots of windows, so it really is exactly what we wanted. So we're thrilled with it.
We're absolutely blessed that we can actually work from home.
Yeah, I had a very clear idea right from the beginning what I wanted to do with the office. I said to the architect at the time, I said, look, I don't want a walk-in wardrobe, I want walk-in bookshelves. And I think he was a little bit taken aback by that because everybody wants the walk-in wardrobe. You'd get books, author book deliveries. You can take out one and maybe put it on the shelf and put the rest of them away into the attic. Like I've been writing for 15 years, so I've collected quite a lot of books along the way. So it was nice to be able to display those. I call it the ego wall sometimes. I think personally that nothing furnishes a room better than books. And all over the house, everywhere you go, there's books somewhere. Yes, I have a little bit of a slight obsession with flamingos. I just think they're quite quirky. I suppose we spend a good bit of time in Florida, and they have them on the lawns in Florida, and I think they're so cute, those little plastic guys. I would have an army of them on the lawn if I could. But Kevin would murder me every time we went to cut the grass. So this is our favourite spot. It's where I gravitate if I want to pick up a book and read, and it's where the family gathers in the evening to watch television. You have that really nice view up to the forest and the trees, which is why we put in those big windows, so you get that full vista. I'd be interested to see what the judges say. I'd be interested to see what they think. I hope they don't criticise my flamingos. I'm very proud of my flamingos.
With the Simon community as Melissa's chosen charity, the judges must now assess her home armed with only the basic facts about her property.
What we have here is an old bungalow, and they brought it into the 21st century. And that's something I really like. Rather than demolish a house, be sustainable, bring it back to life.
I love the colour tones that they've gone for. The soft grey, the white, very crisp, and I think it looks incredibly inviting.
And the landscaping is great. Lovely sort of access down to the entrance with that amazing palm at the end. Very simple lawn with that lovely olive tree.
Shall we go and have a look?
Come on. Great.
Look at this. Oh, love the low ceiling as you come in, and then the double height space over the staircase. Nice, simple colour palette like what we saw outside. Very inviting.
Very simple materials, lovely beige floor, natural stone. Little bit of fun going on over in the corner. You know, got my little seat and my flamingo light. I feel like I'm on the beach in Florida, you know?
Bit of paradise.
Absolutely, I just need my swimming togs and off we go.
It's a perfect hallway. It's a really nice entrance to this home. It really draws you into the kitchen and the garden beyond. You just want to explore more.
Very good.
Well, this really is a beautiful room. It's a really well executed open plan living space. You've got the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, perfectly designed together in terms of layout. It's a very comfortable and cosy space.
It's very generous, isn't it? You've a great big island, lovely pendant lights that create a lovely atmosphere over the kitchen counter. And I love the big windows. The amount of natural daylight that's coming into this room is just wonderful.
It's very well thought out in terms of function and layout. Very simple colour palette, and then it's all brought to life because you've got those lovely pops of colours on the chairs, the cushions on the couch and the other chair over here, a pink flamingo. So all of a sudden you get a sense of the personality of the homeowner here.
Yeah, you've even got the flamingos in the garden. You have it in the entrance hall, on the wall over there. I just think this is a great room for entertainment.
Absolutely. And this kitchen is just perfect for entertaining.
Yeah, it's a fabulous kitchen. You really get a sense that when they took on this home, they thought about how they were going to live, what's important to them. The fact you've got terrace at the back and at the front. It's a great house.
Funny enough, you've got a big couch, big kitchen, but I just find the table is just a bit mean.
I do like the grouping of lights, but I agree 100%. The table is a bit on the mean side. And I do think something timbery would be nicer to touch.
I sort of do agree, but at the same time, if you stand back and look at it, I think they have been very creative. You know, this was once an old bungalow. It's really much more spacious, and I do feel it's very comfortable. So if that's the only negative, I'd be happy enough.
Totally agree.
Well, we have our favourite spot. Isn't this great? I presume this is the family's favourite spot. They all sit together on the couch, watch TV, enjoy the fire. They've got a fantastic book stand over there. The nicest part really is looking out to the garden and the trees beyond, and then the west-facing light coming in the evening. Very nice.
Do you know what I think it's really nice? The fireplace is the focal point. Just gradually pulls you through the space to the living room, which is really comfortable. I think the position and the layout of the sofa really works in this room. It's very comfortable, all focused towards the fire. I could grab a book, sit down in the evening, chill out. I think it's absolutely perfect.
I like the book stand because it reminds me, you know that game where you pull and everything falls down, you know, will it? No. How about that?
I wonder, is there a clue in there? You know, the person either something to do with writing or reading, or what do you reckon? Is this the person who lives here?
Maybe.
Well, there's a lot of Melissa Hill books. There were not that many clues. Not until we got to the living area and we had the stack of books was there some hint as to the person or persons who live in this home. Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, beautiful big window. Great little room, isn't it? God, that is gorgeous. And it's just a great little library space, isn't it? Fabulous amount of books. Oh my gosh. Bit of a giveaway, isn't it?
It's such a creative room in such a small space with some beautiful architectural detailing, like the stairs, which just seems to possibly lead you up to another level, maybe an office. The large window looking out over the beautiful olive tree. It's so uplifting. It's like a little haven within the whole home.
I love the colour of the books. You know, it just gives great fun and warmth, and there's a sense of happiness and joy, and that's what these books are about.
It's such an inspirational space. It really gets your juices flowing. I really love to take a wee peek upstairs just to see where it all happens. Wow. What a lovely office. Elevated up, overlooking the garden. And you've got the existing flow of the roof, which really forms a lovely little piece of heaven. What a place to sit and work.
I think they do like their flamingos. They're everywhere around the house.
And Deirdre, here, look.
It's the new thing in offices, you know, to put in a treadmill and people stand and work and keep fit. Try and do that, it's actually quite difficult.
You must be joking.
The home will now be marked out of 10. One score will be held back until the judges have seen all 5 celebrity homes, when their combined scores will be revealed.
This is a well-designed home with a very simple palette, natural materials and splashes of colour, which delivers a family home full of personality and charm. And I'm giving it an 8.
Renovations and extensions are not only about creating space, but about creating a home that functions. And this home does just that. I'm giving it an 8.
It's very welcoming and has the most amazing hideaway office. I love the simple decor and the level of natural daylight that enters this home.
Senator David Norris bought his home in Dublin City in the 1970s and is a key figure in the conservation of Georgian Dublin.
I bought the house nearly 40 years ago, and the condition wasn't particularly bad. I'm not a rich man, and the restoration process took many years. And that was the great challenge, that was the great adventure. It was very exciting. I love the space to move around in. Even though I'm a magpie and I collect a lot of things, and I've inherited a lot of old family furniture. And I was rather surprised to be invited to take part in this because I've seen some other programs and they're all absolutely shining white, spotless, not a hairpin out of place. This house is not like that. Some people may like it, people may think, oh God, it's awful. But it is lovely to live in a house like this because there is the space, first of all, to hang things, to display things. You know, why hide it and you never see it? You know, you might as well get the pleasure out of seeing it. I spent a lot of time in the kitchen. I love the kitchen because I can see the birds. I have birds outside and I feed them. This is my favorite spot in the house. Here I sit in my King Ludwig of Bavaria cushions, very comfortable. I make a pot of tea. I read a book. I love being in here. It's where I gravitate to immediately I come in the front door. I think the judges will know immediately who lives here for one very good reason. I have about 17 portraits of myself all over the house, but I haven't asked for them. They've been given to me. I would think if you come across a house with the 17 portraits of David Norris, he's quite likely to be the person who lives in the house. My home represents comfort and relaxation. And when I push the door open, I can breathe easily. I am at home. The worries of the world are left outside.
With David choosing to support two charities, Focus Ireland and Belong To, the judges will now visit his home.
What a beautiful home. And what's really interesting, some of the best Georgian architecture throughout the world is found in Dublin. So I'm very interested to see what's on the other side.
I actually know this house and I know the owner. This person has been a protagonist, an amazing campaigner to ensure that this street has been restored and maintained. And it's now one of the most important Georgian streets in Dublin.
No, it's just stunning. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going in.
Well, let's
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is fantastic, isn't it? Oh, wow. This is just incredible. It's like a museum in a way. It just oozes character and personality. I mean, you could be spending hours in the hall alone discovering who lives here.
We can really see the character and the personality of the home are plastered all over the walls.
I'm sure this building was in tatters. So hats off for having restored it.
Amazing. You can add your hat to that one now, Patrick, you know?
Shall we move on?
Indeed.
Love it. Wow, love this room. The high ceilings, the existing details of the doors, the cornicing, the large sash windows. Absolutely love it.
The colour really suits the room. It creates drama, it creates theatre. I love the grand piano with all the photographs on display. Lots of beautiful artwork. It's a magnificent room.
I'm sure every object in this home, if you picked it up, it has a story.
When you walk into this room, it feels like you're walking back in time, and I'm in complete awe.
What a magnificent dining room. Soft green on the walls. Love the way the glassware is displayed like that. Spectacular chandelier that just is the feature and the focal point in this room. And I love the two windows and the fact that the fireplace is between it. It's very unusual. I've never seen it before, but I love it and I want to see more.
Very good. I just love the idea of these little seats on the landings. You know, you can sit here, read your book. And you can be just inspired looking up at that extraordinary ceiling.
I love the fact that there's a tree growing through the house from the ground floor all the way up to the 5th floor.
The way you've got that large arch window on the landing, just flooding it with natural light, really bringing to life all the artwork. It's like an art gallery.
I think at this stage we know now who lives here because there's lots of portraits as you go up the stairs of David Norris.
Well, for once, Deirdre, you're right.
Shall we?
Yeah. Absolutely. My goodness.
Oh, wow. I think the bathtub is just amazing. I love the scale of it. It's quite compact. So, you know, yeah, that's the way it should be.
I really like the rocking chair. I can just imagine getting up in the morning, sitting in that rocking chair, having a cup of coffee before the rest of the day begins. A room I would love to stay in.
Yeah. Well, we'll ask David.
Oh, look at this. Fantastic. Oh, my goodness.
Let there be light.
A little oasis on the top of the house, huh? Fantastic views over the city. My goodness.
What a surprise this house has given us. The most beautiful view all over Dublin.
It's just fabulous because it's like being in Morocco.
Yeah.
There's that sense of sort of North Africa, a sense that the owner here has travelled. And again, every part of this house is used. And that's what I think is amazing. And
yes.
That's what makes the house special.
Yeah, as you go through, you didn't get a sense that any room was a formal room and it's only used for occasions, that the owner here really embraces the home and absolutely loves every little bit of it.
And we have the homeowner's favourite spot. And it's quite surprising that this part of the house is somewhat different from the rest of the home. It's cosier, and even the likes of the detail in the sash windows. I can see the birds eating from the bird feeders.
It's a cosy little corner. It's really the smallest room in the house, and I'd say he goes through his mail here and probably does his correspondence from here as well. And probably watches a bit of telly to keep up with the news.
Indeed, in a very modern telly as well. I just think I'm on a railway carriage. I think it's because of the detail around the windows. Standing here, I'm waiting for the room to move as we go out of the station on our journey.
What a treasure trove. This home is filled with personality and humour. It's evident the owner loves this house and uses every part of it. I loved going through this home and I'm going to give it a 9.
You have to admire the homeowner for undertaking the restoration of this magnificent Georgian house. That amazing collection of family and antique furniture. This is a marvellous family home and I'm giving it a 9.
The architectural style and the homeowner's personality and attention to detail in this house are completely in sync and create something that is truly magnificent.
Radio and TV presenter Owen McDermott has only recently moved into his first home, a 3-storey end-of-terrace house in Dublin.
I'm only in like about 6 months or so it's still a novelty walking in my front door going, oh, it's my house. When I bought it, there was a family here and I could have moved in and just painted the walls, but I guess I just really wanted to feel like it was mine and put a stamp on it. And so I just kind of ripped out everything and started from the ground up. The TV unit is probably randomly the bit I'm most proud of in the house. I had this design idea in my head and I just sketched it on a bit of paper and I gave it to Dave the builder and he was like, yeah, build that for you, no problem. And they had it built in 2 days and it looks a little bit zany, like something out of a Space Invaders game, but I love it. When all the plastering was done, we kind of got these bricks installed in different parts of the house, like it's over near the TV unit. We have a little reading cubby. I just feel it's just a really warm, kind of inviting feel. The kitchen is lovely, which wasn't really a consideration when I was buying the house because I'm such a rubbish chef, but Mum tells me it's a very good kitchen for cooking in, so I'll take her word on that. Now, normally I would never condone this kind of behaviour, but given that the winner gets money for charity, I have left something of a bribe in the kitchen. It's only minor, but I feel it might be enough to bag me an extra point or two. I live here with my girlfriend, Aoife. We went out for years. We were much younger. We met in college, and then we broke up for about 8 years. And then we rekindled when we both moved back to Ireland. She's come along and put loads of lovely sprinkles on things. So she's really made, it's a cliche, but she's like made a house feel like a home. So my bedroom leads into a walk-in wardrobe, so I've commandeered that for myself, which is amazing. I've never had that before. I've always lived in kind of small, pokey places. So that is an outrageous luxury, and I will never get tired of it. The reason this is my favorite spot is because even though it's an open plan space, this feels almost like a room within a room. I love the brick, it just makes it feel really cozy. It's lovely to just sit here and catch up on some emails or read the newspaper or whatever. So yeah, I find myself using it more and more for work. So yeah, I love it. And the chair is exceptionally comfy. No idea what the judges will think. I hope the reaction is as opposed to ooh.
It's time now for the judges to visit Owen's home, and he's chosen Pieta House as his charity.
This is a terraced house in a new mixed development, and it's likely similar to the rest of the houses along the street. So I'm really interested to see, has the homeowner put their own stamp on it?
That's what I'm looking for, because I want to see the personality here and how they've transformed this ordinary home into something exceptional.
Well, they've already started with a bit of colour on the outside, so shall we go and explore a bit more?
Let's.
Whoa! Wasn't quite expecting that. Gosh, the amount of light in this part of the room is amazing.
It's very generous in space. And I quite like the way you've actually made a feature out of the wall, the TV hidden, and the introduction of brick internally in the house. It adds a bit of warmth, a bit of character.
I think it works very well. I love the idea of love. I think you can tell it's a young couple living in this house because of things like the love under the telly. You just get a sense that they are starting their journey. I think this is a great way of hiding the TV. And all of a sudden, what you're looking at is, in fact, all the objects around the television when it's not on. So that's a very clever piece of design.
I really like the fact that they've got a big wood burner in the corner and a great big slouchy couch for watching telly. What I feel is a little bit missing in this area is I've nowhere to put my drink or my tea or coffee. A nice coffee table would work here, or even a little side table on either side.
For me, it's all seemed a little bit lost. If the sofa was rotated, it would help define the space between the living room and the dining room.
Yeah, but the reality is you're watching the telly. The two of you can slouch on that couch, and that's what it's there for. I think a couple of other chairs would have helped this space.
And a couple of low lights, and I think you're there, really.
Terrific little dining area. You've lovely materials, great table, lots of texture in it. Beautiful chairs, you know, there's sort of a retro feel going on. And I've got that beautiful light fitting, which creates just that warmth around the dining table in the evening. I like the way the kitchen is separated by the wall, and we have a little bit of humor, a bribe, which I like. Now, I'm not quite sure what the two of you are getting, but I'm happy. So it's a lovely kitchen, great practical floor tiles, lovely big countertops.
For me, the colours are all a bit mixed up and it's a little bit bland, but I think it is a young couple. They're not long living here, and I think through time that will develop and the whole open plan will come together and they will put their own stamp on it.
A little bit of va-va-voom would lift this kitchen.
You know, what a fabulous chair to have their favourite spot. You just feel tucked away in this corner, and it's great, but yet you're engaged with the rest of this space. So I'd say this is where you come for a little chill out.
It's like a little oasis, isn't it? What I like about it is the fact that everything else in the home is quite muted, and in here there's quite a bit of colour, and it's almost like there's a bit of personality trying to get out.
Well, this is what I call a bedroom. I just love the colour scheme in here. It's got layers and texture in it. Oh, it's just fabulous.
It's very decadent. It's certainly all about the bed and sleeping. It's very luxurious. The lovely wall covering, and I have to say the bedside lights bring again another layer of luxury and deliciousness to this room. Yeah, it's a magnificent bedroom.
It's a very luxurious master bedroom and a simple layout. You've got your bedroom and then you slide through these doors. You've got your walk-in wardrobe, you've got your ensuite. But I do like the idea that you've got the balcony. You wake up in the morning, step outside and just enjoy the morning sunshine.
Woo! Oh my gosh! The lady gets her own room. Wowee. I'm very impressed. Look at that jewellery drawer. Oh my goodness. I love that. It's away from the bedroom and this is just her space up here. Nobody is going to disturb her while she's getting dressed and getting ready for the day. Love it.
What's great about this home is from the outside, I wanted to see something different. And when you come into this home, you do. What they've made this house is special. And I think a lot of that has to do with the extension on the ground floor. It's allowed them to really rearrange this house for them and give them, as individuals, tons of space to use.
In the master bedroom, the homeowners have created a great feeling of luxury and intimacy. But I feel the kitchen is lacking some personality, but give them time, they'll put their stamp on it. Overall, this is a comfortable home, and I'm giving it a 7.
I think the house isn't quite complete yet. They made a fabulous bedroom, fabulous dressing room. I think the dining area worked really well. I think the living room is not quite resolved yet. A couple of extra accessories, a coffee table or little side tables, I think would be a good thing. I've given it a 7.
This estate house has been transformed into a unique home, and it shows the personality and creativity of the homeowners.
Former Ireland and Leinster rugby player Mike Ross moved into his 19th century home in South Dublin in 2014, and his wife Kimberly oversaw the renovation.
Yeah, she pretty much decorated the whole house from top to bottom.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Terrifying for him.
I just kept signing the checks, really, so that was my function fulfilled.
I'm from Connecticut in New England, and the style of the house, I think, reflects that. The theme throughout, there's a lot of blues and greens, and all the doors and ceilings and everything are all the same color, so everything kind of flows through the house. We tried to have the color scheme match all the way through.
When we got the place, we had a little bit of rejigging to do. This where we're sitting used to be a master bedroom. We didn't feel that was going to work for us because if we were here and the kids were over in the other half of the house, you wouldn't really hear them, so we need to change that up. Kevin is sports mad, into everything. His first game, he was, 6 weeks old? Took him to the Heineken Cup final in 2011, and there's a picture of him in the cup right up there. You know, there's some players that are more important to him than me, unfortunately, so there's a big picture of Brian O'Driscoll up in his bedroom, which Rick will be happy about. I think the judges might figure out I live here. I think that there's a few subtle hints scattered around the place. Either that or they think I'm the world's biggest stalker. I'm just happy coming in the door every day. 1, because you know my family's here, but 2, because we put a lot of work into it, and I think it shows.
It's a pride of place, you know, when you walk in and you say, you know, I did that. I put all that together and it works. So this is our favorite spot. The kitchen is the highlight of our house, definitely.
I just love the space, I love the light. Pretty much the hub of the whole house, everything goes through here.
It's quirky a bit, which I guess is a bit like me. I have a slight affinity for teapots and teacups, much to his chagrin. But I love them. I think they're adorable and pretty, and they add great decorative character to a house.
We know our home won't be to everyone's face. You know, when we were watching Home of the Year ourselves, I suppose we're nosy. I always like to look in and see what people have done and see what ideas they've come up with. Hopefully they'll like it. You know, just don't tell me about it on Twitter if you don't.
With Mike choosing to support parent bereavement charity, Anam Cara, the judges will now visit his home.
So a lovely secluded garden, beautiful space, obviously kids in the house, lovely swings.
I like the colour palette that they've gone for, just an off-white and a very soft green on the windows, and it really suits the style of this house.
You know, it's very idyllic and charming, and with the landscaping, it just seems to glide you straight to the front door.
Goodness me. What a welcome. Definitely a family home. Loads of photographs, lots of knickknacks, my goodness.
What I like is coming into the entrance hall, it's a transition space between what would appear to be a living room and the kitchen dining room.
Oh, goodness me. It's almost like a little step back in time, isn't it? They've gone for a very soft kind of pastel green on the walls, which is very restful, very calming. And then the way the window is dressed, it's a little reminder of sort of almost your grandmother's. Again, lots and lots of family photographs everywhere. That actually, I think, might reveal who it is.
The wood burning stove really sets the tone in this home. So warm and so cozy. And I love the details of the high ceiling and the cornicing. And then we've got the bookshelf and the TV. They are the focal point of this room.
There is a sense in this room of it being sort of ye old world cottage.
Yeah.
I think it's about a couple who are very much in love when you look at all the photographs on the mantelpiece, and it's a real girly room.
Totally, 100%. I'm not terribly fond of the coffee table. I think it's, I'm not sure, I just don't like it.
That's their grandmother's. That's an heirloom. Lovely big bedroom. Great to have 3 windows. You've got tons of natural light coming in here. Great colours, like lovely cushions, just very nicely presented bedroom, lots of books. So they're obviously avid readers when they do go to bed.
Now we know who it is.
Indeed.
Yeah, you're right. I've seen from a few photographs back, it is the legend, Mike Ross.
Lots and lots of knickknacks everywhere, and there's a lot to take in, you know, there's a lot of things to look at. Every time you turn your head, there's more to see.
One thing that doesn't work for me, I don't think it's the right location for this master bedroom. This room is positioned on the south facade, and it's getting all that beautiful natural light. I feel this room would be better used for day-to-day living, the likes of a kitchen or a living room.
I don't agree with you. I think this area works perfectly as a bedroom block. All the family are together, and I think this room is in a perfect location.
No, I disagree.
Okay, shall we move on?
Please. Oh, I absolutely love it. I love the room like this growing up. You look around, you see teddy bears, pictures of sports. You've got Lego, my favourite toy. Well, this is an absolute dream for any boy. Daddy won't be too impressed. He's not as idle.
Well, we have a lovely airy kitchen because the ceiling goes right up to the roof. Just lots of light coming in here. You have the kitchen area with its island unit, and then the dining table looking out into the garden.
I love the tiling, and the Belfast sink is great. And then the super island unit, which has the owner's favourite spot, the heart of the home. You know, isn't that what they say about the kitchen? And I have to say, I'm fascinated by that curved door detail that we have on 2 sides of the kitchen. And this seat is just fantastic.
You know, standing here in the kitchen, I find I'm just overloaded with bits and pieces, and that's the same throughout this house. You know, there's not a shelf, there's nothing. All the teapots, the china, the photographs just keeps coming at you.
It is very busy, but yet at the same time you come in and you get a sense that the owner has just got lots of personality and they want to express it out there, particularly the family photographs. You know, I think they just want to share their happiness with friends and family that come and visit here.
With the decor in this room, it's a wee bit feminine for me. I would like a room a wee bit more masculine that I could put my feet up, chill out.
Well, there might be a room next door that might give you that. Shall we go and have a look? Oh!
You know, this is the room I was looking for. The perfect room to get away, chill out, comfortable sofa, sitting down here, lie and watch the rugby. I want to be Mike Ross.
You're not big enough.
You've got that fabulous wall with all those photographs. I just adore the one at the top.
I know, I love it.
I actually think this room and the whole home is quite fascinating. Because when you think of rugby players, you think of sort of aggression, but what you get in this home is the exact opposite. You just get a sense of family, of caring, and the fact that this house is really about his wife, their children, and their family.
A real family man. This home is full of character, charm, and personal mementos throughout. However, I feel some of the rooms are not correctly positioned. I'm giving it a 7.
The immediate sense when you enter this home is one of love, being proud of achievement and a fun family home. For me, there was a bit of an overload of unnecessary bits and pieces that never ended. I'm giving it a 7.
This home is so much about family, pride, and love. Everywhere you go in this home, there are pictures of family and friends. This family should be very proud of the home they've created for themselves.
Broadcaster Lorraine Keane and her husband Peter Devlin bought their period home in South County Dublin and undertook a huge renovation.
When we bought this house, it was in 8 flats, so it was quite a bit of work. We spent all that we had buying the place, and with no budget to do it up, it's just been one of those things. It's been an ongoing process, but I love it. It's something I love doing. What I love about this house is the original features. The fireplaces are original, and the wood, the doors, the windows are original windows, so the heating is full blast over the winter months, and my husband's going around turning off radiators and I'm turning them on again because I'm a cold creature and he's a man. I think it's kind of hard to describe my interior style. It's a bit like my wardrobe. It's a real mix. These rooms would be probably a little bit more towards the contemporary, but then the rooms upstairs I purposely did in a very traditional way because I wanted it to be more in keeping with the period of the house. The furniture is a mix and match of hand-me-downs, mostly, to be honest. Anybody that had anything to get rid of, they knew that Lorraine and Peter had a space to fill, so that's kind of it. I've always wanted a walk-in wardrobe, and eventually I got one, and that room is just like my happy place, you know. This is my favourite spot. Yeah, it's a lovely space. I can look out at the sea view, and it's also a great place for the girls. The girls come up here all the time when they've got a play date, and there's lots of things to try on and have fun with. I just love this house so much. It just makes me happy. The sun rises at the front and sets at the back, so there's always natural light, and it just gives me a warm, cosy feeling.
As ambassadors for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Lorraine and Peter, should they win, will donate the €5,000 prize to them.
Wow.
A great period terrace. What's interesting about these houses is the arrival of the railway allowed people to move out of the centre of Dublin, which was a bit of a dump, and they were able to come here and sort of set up their homes with their families.
Well, it's a very impressive house, and I'm very curious to see if we're going to get sea views from the first floor across the bay.
Great.
Shall we? Ooh, very nice.
Beautiful period hall. What's great about this is all the original features are intact. The cornice, got the skirting boards, the doors. I love when you come into homes like these, which have been refurbished or restored, and they maintain and keep some of the original features.
It's quite girly when you come in, particularly the detail on the lampshades and then the lace curtaining on the windows behind you. Nice timber floors. I would love to see a rug in here though, because it's quite echoey. What a beautiful entrance hall.
And the entrance hall with the stipend, the chandelier in the middle, the paintings, you get a very comfortable and very warm feeling, and you really want to see that tone carried throughout the rest of the home. Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow! Oh, this is
Beautiful.
amazing. Oh, that's great. I didn't expect that at all.
Just the whole room just works the moment you walk in terms of the flow and the circulation. But it's so comfortable, it's so warm. Massive sash windows on either side, just flooding the room with natural light, making the space feel very warm, very comfortable, and very homely.
great little bit of a living area, very plush, lovely colour tone on the walls. No TV, lads, in here. That's very nice, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's great.
So we have the dining area as part of this living room. Ideally, I would like to have seen it in the kitchen area because it's sort of jammed into the corner.
Some kitchen. Isn't it amazing?
Just amazing. Fabulous, fabulous kitchen.
Yeah. And whoever lives here loves cooking because there is such an array of cookery books. There's some nice traditional details in the design of the kitchen. Great storage cabinet for your plates.
I like the pendants over the centre island unit. Funny enough, my only observation is that the distance here, I'd like to have seen that a little bit tighter on this side, because then you would have got in the dining room table within this space.
It's a beautiful kitchen, and the colour is very in keeping with the type of tone that the homeowner is actually after here. But I do agree with you, Hugh. I think if the island had been moved slightly closer towards the range, it would have made this space a lot more functional.
Well, I think that's Lorraine Keane.
Yeah, she's such a glamorous lady, and it kind of makes sense. Walking through the house, very girly touches throughout.
A very glamorous lady and a very glamorous house.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
indeed.
Shall we go on?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's a surprise. So you have the formal living room and dining room, and so beautifully set out. And you just have a completely different sense up in this room of sort of opulence because of all the candles, the brass, the fabulous fires. And I just love the colours on the walls.
Yeah, I'm completely gobsmacked because I thought we were going to go into a bedroom, and here we are. It's certainly about decadence, isn't it? And I have to say, the curtains are amazing in this room. Very elegant, and what a surprise.
Beautiful couch, and I just love these cushions, which are just fabulous. Beautiful colours, all different shapes, all with tassels, which make them just look different. And Deirdre, you got your wish, look.
I
A
sure
view of the
did.
sea.
I know, amazing, isn't it?
There's a lot of beautiful furniture in this room, as we've seen throughout the house. But this is a period home, and the rooms are of grand scale. But it does take a bit of creativity to organise and lay out the rooms to make them work. And they've done that, because the circulation and flow around this house really works well.
Well, no.
Can I just say I'm in heaven?
What an amazing luxury to have a real girly dressing room in such a great location in the house, and their favourite spot. It's like going into haute couture. Beautiful dresses, shoes, jewellery. It's just layer upon layer. You'd be in heaven in here.
I just said that, I really am. This is just amazing to walk into this room. The fact that you've got natural daylight in your dressing area is a total luxury, but it's a wonderful room. I am seriously jealous.
I've never walked into a room with so many shoes and so many dresses. This is really what they're into. This is their fashion, their design, and it's very important to the homeowner.
Look at this. What a great bedroom. Love the proportion of it and the sheer space that you have actually as you come into the room. I like the decor. It's very consistent with the rest of the house that we've seen throughout.
You know, it's really nice that the master bedroom is actually located in the attic. The way the bed is positioned is perfect just to get in that beautiful view. And how nice it really is to have a fireplace in your bedroom. That is a real luxury that not many people have.
No, indeed.
Very nice. The entire home shows the creativity, design ability, and appreciation of the homeowners, especially in the kitchen, the living areas, and the bedroom. And I'm giving it an 8.
The owner has put a very glamorous and quite feminine twist to the decor of this home. And as it turns out, this really reflects the owner herself. This is a great home, and I'm going to give it a 9.
I love the layout of the first floor living and dining area. Beautifully elevated, taking in those views. A feeling of elegance and comfort throughout makes this a lovely family home.
Now that the judges have visited all 5 celebrity homes, it's time to see how they measure up against each other. The homeowner with the highest score will receive a €5,000 donation for their chosen charity and be crowned Celebrity Home of the Year. First, Hugh reveals what he gave the 3-storey end of terrace home in Dublin.
These homes are 10 to a penny, and what I was looking for was the personality of the homeowner imprinted on this home, and it most certainly was. This is a couple in love, starting their journey, and I think that chair, the dining area, and the master bedroom showed their real creativity. I think in time, the whole house will have that persona. I thought it was a great family home, and I gave it an 8.
Well, that's 2 7s and an 8. That gives us 22.
I think this home deserved a higher score.
He's familiar now. What's his name?
It's Owen McDermott.
In his favourite chair?
Wow, yes.
I just love that chair he's sitting in.
Yes.
Because I think it expresses his personality, which comes across on the radio.
Deirdre tells us her score for the bungalow in Wicklow.
I really liked the approach to this house. It felt like a very welcoming home. Once you went into the living, kitchen, dining area, the amount of light that was in that room was fantastic, and it felt very comfortable.
I loved the office. I thought it was a perfect wee oasis, a great getaway from the rest of the home. For me, that was the real selling point of this home.
I thought this was a fabulous home, and I gave it an 8.
Good score.
3 8s is 24.
A well-deserved score.
Well, shall we see if it's Melissa Hill?
It is indeed, and I think that her attention to detail in terms of use of colour is fascinating in this home.
Next, the Georgian home in Dublin City.
This home worked for me on just so many levels. Beautiful colour schemes inside, lovely restoration, great furniture. It was just oozing with personality, bits and pieces, and you just felt the whole home would actually start to talk to you.
The best thing was, as soon as you entered the home, boom, the personality was there from the very start, all the way through the home. And you got a sense that the owner really uses every part of this house.
The moment you arrived, you smiled, you seen the personality, every level. It seemed like a museum, but a museum of how you should live and a museum of how you should display your personality. And that has been very creative. I would love to live in that house. And for that reason, I give that home a 9.
3 9s, that's a very, very high score, 27.
Very fitting for this home.
Shall I see if it's David Norris or
Come
not? Oh, fantastic.
And the 19th century home in South Dublin.
I thought I was in Hansel and Gretel. All things nice and sugar and spice. I'd love to have seen that sort of taken back a little.
I thought the colour tone was very nice and very friendly. Great kitchen, lots of personality and a real sense of family about this home. Yeah, overall, I thought this was a very fascinating and interesting home, and I gave it an 8. 2 7s and an 8 gives us 22.
Quite interesting that the homeowner, which we noticed the moment we walked through the door, was Mike Ross. And very unexpected for a rugby player to live in such a house, but what he's created is a beautiful family home.
And finally, the lovingly restored period home in South County Dublin.
What I loved about this home is when you entered into the hall, there was an immediate sense of a girly touch. Subtle detailing on the little lampshades and then the curtains in the window of the porch door. The pièce de résistance was that dressing room, which was to die for. It really was fantastic.
This is a beautiful restoration of a period home. Straight away you understood that the homeowners respected this home. They retained the cornicing, the architraves, the doors, the floorboards. And for me, that is very important, just to keep the character and the life of the old building there. A beautiful composition, and I give this home an 8.
So that gives us a 9 and 2 8s, 25. It's Lorraine Keane. She's created quite a stylish and spectacular home for her and her family. Certainly very glamorous. I think home and owner are a very perfect match. And we have our winner. What a superb home.
His home is just an extension of his personality.
Worthy winner.
Well, will we go visit David and tell him he's won?
Hello.
Well, hello.
You might know why we're here.
Do come on in.
Thank you.
So now here we are.
Well, congratulations. You are the winner of Celebrity Home of the Year.
Well, isn't that absolutely wonderful? I have to say, I am so surprised. I have friends who are architects, and sometimes they come around and say, well, it's a bit eclectic. My wonderful secretary, she said, oh, I know you haven't a hope because your kitchen isn't big and you don't have islands.
It's full of character. I loved it.
It's like a railway carriage.
Yes, well, that's what Hugh
That's
said.
what I described it
Oh,
as.
really?
I thought it was.
It really is a fascinating, beautiful home, and you should be very proud. As you are the winner of Celebrity Home of the Year, who's your charity going to be?
Well, if I may, I thought I'd divide it between two. And the first one is Belong To, which deals with young gay people. And the other is, particularly this time of the year, you feel it for the homeless. And I've been an admirer of Sister Stannis Kennedy for many, many years.
Great.
And I thought, focus.
David, thank you so much. It's great for us because we get to snoop. We've really enjoyed it, and thank you so much.
Not at all. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. And you must come back again.
Indeed.
We would love that.